The only black guy. The man easily carries the 25-kilo package out of the station. We follow. A car honks its horn. Mocha and I immediately hide. Peering out from the cover, I see a white flatbed parked in front of the station. A muscular man hops out of the driver's seat. Uh-oh. Yep. I know that face. No, it can't be. I desperately try to organize my thoughts. That's Tanuji Yugo, owner of the Brawn Tube Workshop. Mr. Brun. Or Brown. Why? Why is he here? Does this mean he's connected to FB? To the Rounders? Was the Brawn Tube Workshop just a front for CERN? Is that how he could afford to keep it open? What's going on here? His shop is right below the lab. If he's working for the enemy, then... I shiver at the thought. Stop, let's not rush to conclusions. He might just be another courier. We watch from a distance. Tanuji takes a suitcase from the crew cut man and loads it into the backseat of his car. Then he gets into the car alone and takes off towards Shawadori. Oh, Shawadori. I stare after it in disbelief. Oh. Why did we jump back like 4 hours? I time looped several hours to before the first man arrived at the coin locker. Then he explained the situation to Morica. My plan is to get ahead of the package. Okay, after killing some time at Starbucks, we rent a car. I don't have a license, so Morica's driving. We go to the street in front of the roundabout, facing Shawadori, and park near Yodobashi camera, jeez. Now we wait.
緊張しているのか。肩に力が入りすぎているぞ。運転歴はどれぐらいだ？
Oh god.
ペーパードライバーということか。勘弁してくれ。事故るなよ。
I was surprised Morica had a license in the first place. Apparently FB told her it would come in handy for her rounder work. She never drove though. I have Morica wait in the car while I keep a lookout on the roundabout. The white station wagon's already stopped there. From this distance I can clearly see Tanuji in the driver's seat. Nobody else is riding. The crew cut guide should arrive just after 5 PM. As expected, the crew cut man arrives right on time, effortlessly dragging the suitcase behind him. It feels weird seeing the exact same scene from a different angle. I hurry back to the car where Morica is waiting. The station wagon rolls past us. It takes a left turn at the Shawadori intersection towards Okachimachi. Morica smoothly sets the car in motion. Smoothly. Oh! Finally, we arrive at Tanuji's house in Okachimachi. This is the house where Suzuha lived. Her rusty old mountain bike is still sitting out front. Tanuji brings the IBM 5100 inside. We stop a little farther down the road and keep watch. But nobody comes. Haha, I wonder. Where is FB? Or is he FB? Is he FB? Does he know FB? Morica insists that FB is a woman. So maybe it's Tanuji's wife, whom I've never met. I have Morica show me one of FB's mails. M4, it's true that you're not very good with people, but I think that's just part of what makes you unique and special. Besides, you have no trouble talking to me, do you? Honestly, M4, there's nobody else who works as hard as you do. I'm very thankful you joined the Rounders. Even if nobody else values you, I'll always look out for you. Feel free to email me whenever you like. Oh yes, since you're finally in Nagoya, you should try some of the local delicacies. It's not good for your health to keep eating convenience store food. Or do you not like miso, M4? In any case, a girl your age needs to eat better. I recommend the firm miso stew. Your next mission is to go to Akihabara in Tokyo, so find an apartment by next week. I deposited a special bonus in your account, so feel free to use it. Talk to you soon, your mother, FB. She's kept a lot of mails archived like this one. Yes, your name, code name. Codename.
FB がつけてくれた。
Mocha's a mailing machine. She sent FB nearly 10 mails a day, but FB replied to every single one. You'd have to be a saint to reply to all those emails. No wonder Mocha was so dependent on FB.
ここで張り込みだな。
I have Daru set up a wireless infrared camera on the telephone pole down the street. We park a couple blocks away and watch the video feed. The next day, Tanuji goes to work on his moped. Like usual, he returns after sunset. There's no sign of his daughter, Nai, or his wife. Something finally happens early Sunday morning. Just before 3 AM, 6 people show up at Tanuji's house.
あれは
It's dark, but I recognize them. It's the people that attacked us. Yep. Oh no, there's 2 black guys. Oh, I thought there was only the one. So the crew cut guy must have been the guy in the middle. I mean, he's got a crew cut, I think. I don't really know what a crew cut is, I'll be honest. Well, it's either the guy in the middle or the guy on the right. They're the rounders who raided the lab with Mocha. Mocha doesn't show much of a reaction. I thought she knew them. I asked, but she says she's never met them before. Looks like this Wardline's Mocha has been cut off completely. Were they done with her once she found them in IBM 5100? Tanuji comes outside and loads the IBM 5100 into the station wagon. Then the 6 men get in and drive away. Tanuji sees them off and goes back inside his house.
今度はどこへ？
I'm interested in Tanuji's story, but the IBM 5100 will lead us to FB. We decide to follow the station wagon. The pursuit ends at Narita International Airport. The 6 men IBM 5100 in tow board a plane headed for France. France, CERN's home country. What does this mean?
天王寺の妻が FB の可能性がある。
Since there's no sign of FB this far, or since there's been no sign of FB this far, she must be an extremely cautious individual, but the evidence suggests only one possibility. On Worldline Alpha 1, Mocha's men attacked the night of the time leap machine, or the night the time leap machine was completed. Their timing was perfect. It makes sense if you assume that Tanuji is closely linked to FB. He was right downstairs the whole time we were discussing our plans. FB knew exactly what we were up to. We were dancing to her tune all along. When we get back to Akiba, Mocha and I start walking towards Tanuji's house. But on the way I get an angry call from Kurisu demanding an update, so I decide to take care of that first. Hey! Kurisu sighs when she sees me.
あんたね、少しは連絡したらどうなの？
Oh, whoops.
ずっと立て込んでいたのだ。
立て込んでたね。
Oh, right. Not that kind of busy. Sheesh. Kurisu glances at Mocha.
もしかして心配していたのか？
私じゃないよ。
She's blushing.
私は別にあんたがどこで何をしてようが知ったことじゃないけど。
God.
ただ、マユリはすごく心配してた。
Yeah, sure.
痛々しいぐらいにね。
Just Mayuri.
せめてあの子にだけは連絡してあげなさい。
Now that she mentions it, it feels like I haven't talked to Mayuri in forever.
すべてはマユリを救うため。敵の正体がもうすぐ分かりそうなんだよ。
というか、敵って。
Kurisu glances at Mocha again. Mocha's completely expressionless. She's lightly kicking the dirt in boredom. She hasn't used her phone once since we began the search for FB. Oh.
彼女は敵じゃない。
敵だが真実を求めるため協調体制をとっている。
Technically, yes. So I'm curious, if we actually manage to cancel her D-mail, will she no longer be an enemy? Can we actually go back to being friends?
マユリを殺す人なんでしょ。
Yep.
そうだ。
However, Mocha's just a pawn, and one that no longer poses a threat. To save Mayuri, I need to capture the king. Well, the king's cell phone.
まあいい。それで、これからどこか行くんでしょ。私もついていく。
正気か。助手よ。
正気だけど助手じゃないから。
危険かもしれないぞ。
Kurisu falters for a moment, but quickly tightens her expression.
今日の私は死ぬことになってる。
I've experienced the future, so I know who dies
い
today.
やお前は死なない。
だったら問題なし。世界から死なないことを保証されたようなものだから。
Oh my god. Right, Kurisu doesn't die today, neither does Mayuri. The only person who dies today is... Oh, Moeka. Oh no. Kiryu Moeka. This afternoon she kills herself. How the hell's that gonna work? I've already told Moeka her fate, but in spite of that, Moeka doesn't seem upset, at least on the surface. She's expressionless as always, the only difference is that she's not checking her phone as often. But Moeka's not a strong woman. Beneath that expressionless mask, she is struggling against... or is she struggling against the fear of death? Probably not. She doesn't have FB, so she probably doesn't care. I decide to confront Tanuji directly. I have Kurisu stand guard outside the house while Moeka and I go inside. Not that we're planning to break in, we ring the doorbell like honest citizens. Tanuji soon opens the door and invites us into the living room. The Divergence meter is sitting in its usual spot. I glance at the numbers. 523307. 523307%. There's still a long way to go before I reach 1%. How much more of this can I take?
よく来てくれたな。
It's just after dawn, much too early for guests, but Tanuji welcomes us with a smile. He even starts preparing some instant coffee.
ずいぶん早起きなんですね、ミスターブラウン。
まあな。前の学校の時間に合わせてるから、基本的に早起きなんだよ。
True.
今夏休み中だが、もう習慣になっちまってる。
お嬢さんはまだ寝ているんですか？
うっせえ。前のこと聞き出してどうするつもりだ。ねえ、組を襲おうとしたらマジで殺す。
Whoa!
しませんよ。
We're more interested in his wife. There's still no sign of her. Is she asleep too, or could she be hiding somewhere? I'd like to do a thorough search of the house, but of course that's impossible. And then there's what he said just now about seeing Nai off to school. That sounded like something a single father would say. I suspected that FB was Tanuji's wife, but that may have been a mistake. Maybe Tanuji is just another career after all. Maybe he doesn't even know about FB. There's the possibility that FB might not even be in Akiba. I need answers. But how do I get them? Moeka is just staring at the floor. Hi Alice. How's it going? Oh crap. Fuck. I was just about to say I'm still streaming. But you know that. What the hell did that say? Oh, I can't count on her for any bright ideas. And whether or not Tanuji's wife is FB, I don't think this man will fall for any tricks. I decide to go for the direct approach.
数時間前、この家の前に6人の男が集まり、
A few hours
と
ago.
あるものを持ってフランスに渡った。そのことについて当然ご存知ですね。
This time Tanuji doesn't give me his usual macho attitude. He just smiles softly.
それが
No, I was suspended from streaming for 6 months. That ended in March. So, you know, 8 months ago.
IBN5100 あなたは知っているはずだ。
幻のレトロ PC だろ。
This is too easy. He's never this cooperative.
あなたは何者だ
Have we sussed him?
運び屋かそれともラウンダーか
Oh. Instead of answering my question, Tanuji looks straight at Moeka.
おめえは裏切ったのか ?M4。
Ah. Don't worry about it. I mean, to be fair, you don't really follow this kind of stuff. So it's not really that surprising. Steins Gate. Mocha jerks upright. M4 is Mocha's code name, something only FB should know. He is FB, and he's not a woman.
もしかして FB
Ah. Ew. That smile. Tanuji laughs once, a dry sound.
フェルディナント・ブラウンって知ってるか
Oh. That's the initials. Mocha and I look at each other, confused by the sudden change of topic.
おいおい。ブラウン管を発明したノーベル物理学賞の偉人だぞ。
Tanuji has a thing for Bron tubes. I know that. But what does that have to do with anything? Take the first letter, F, B.
フェルディナント・ブラウン。頭文字は
There we go. FB. Sheesh.
FB
Ta-da! Oh god. Well. Tanuji casually produces a handgun. The motion is so smooth and natural that I don't even recognize it as a gun at first. Its heavy form gives off a chilling black luster. The muzzle is pointed at Moeka. Wow. Moeka and I are unarmed. We didn't plan for this. How could we have? We thought FB was Tanuji's wife, not the man himself.
一つ聞かせてくださいあなたの奥さんは
苗を産んだ時に死んだ。
Oh. I curse silently. No wonder I've never seen her. She's been dead for years. Tanuji is FB.
そんないやいや
俺への依存の次は現実逃避か
Keeping his gun trimmed on Moeka, the man I knew as Mr. Braun laughs scornfully. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage. I was a fool to believe the direct approach would work. Now my recklessness is going to get us both going to get both of us killed. No, not both of us. I don't die here. I'm here because I time leaped on the 16th. The fact is written on the fabric of this world line. So if the attractor field model is right, I can't possibly die now, on the morning of the 15th. My survival is guaranteed by the same force that keeps killing Mayuri. However, Mocha has no such protection. She dies today, it doesn't matter how. She could easily die now, right before my eyes. What am I going to do about it? Nothing. It doesn't matter. My goal is to obtain FB's cell phone and send an email to Mocha in the past. That is the reason I'm here. In any case, I mustn't let his handgun scare me. Wait, if you sent an email... Oh yeah, she would go from being dead to being not dead. Because it would change the events of the past. And we go to a different world line, where she was alive, so it'd be fine anyway. In any case, I mustn't let his handgun scare me. There's no turning back now. All I can do is stay on the offensive.
あなたがラウンダーの一員だったとはなセルンの犬だったとはな
犬か間違っちゃいねえな
Tanuji is like a different person today. He's composed, he doesn't get angry, even when I provoke him. You wouldn't expect a man with a gun to be so calm. Is this who he really is, or was the gruff but good-natured storekeeper just an act?
撃てば銃声で娘が目を覚ます
Ooh.
娘にそんな汚れ仕事をしている姿を見られたいのか。
俺の娘は見た目で判断するような器の小さい女じゃねえの。
Wow. I grind my teeth.
よりによってあなたが産んだ後は橋田鈴はあなたにそんなことをさせるために世話をしてやったんじゃない。
Tanuji's smile stiffens for a second. But then he slaps his knee and laughs.
なんだよおめえ、すずさんのこと知ってんのか。だったらもっと早く言ってくれよ。
Right? Wait, what? Tanuji and I haven't spoken about Suzuha in this word line.
だがな、ずいぶん分かったようなこと言うじゃねえか。すずさんは10年も前に死んだんだ。その当時岡部は8歳かそこらだろ。なのにすずさんのことが分かるってのか。
Guess we knew her. I glare at Tanuji, the anger and frustration are overwhelming.
俺の主観時間では彼女はほんの数週間前までこの時代にいた。
未来を変えるのは君たちにかかってる。私は荷物をこの秋葉原に絶対持ってくるから。そして君たちに責任を持って託すから。お願い、未来を変えてほしい。
I still remember her words vividly. Though it feels like it's been forever since she spoke them, in objective time it was just a few days ago.
あなたのすぐ近くにいたんだよ彼女は。橋田鈴、いや天音鈴葉はセルンと戦うためにこの時代にやってきたタイムトラベラーだ。
Ooh.
日本、
気づかなかったのか FB。 あなたの恩人は2036年からやってきたんだよ。我がラボの一員ダルの娘だ。
Ah, there we go.
鈴葉はセルンを恨んでいた。なのにその鈴葉に世話になったあなたはセルンの犬か。これでは鈴葉が浮かばれないぞ。
Hmm. Oh god. Point it at me now.
言ってんじゃねえよ。
Oh. Tanuji thrusts his gun at me. I barely managed to keep from flinching.
どうしてこんなことになった。
うるせえな。いろいろあるんだよ。
Fuck you! Wow, language, bruh. Complicated. Is that supposed to be an excuse?
本当に FB。
Wow, she's still caught up on that, really? Jeez. Mocha looks completely lost. Tanuji sighs and lowers his gun.
ああ、そうだ。
There we are.
メール
全部俺が書いた。なぜ女言葉かって？カムフラージュだよ。正体を隠すためのな。
Hmm.
ネットでもネカマなんて腐るほどいるだろ。マジな話、大変だったんだぜ M4。メール送りすぎだタコ。おめえのくだらねえ相談に全レスしてやったんだ。感謝しろ。
そんな FB は私のお母さんみたいな存在で、私は FB のためなら何だって。
そう仕向けたんだよ。おめえみたいなメンヘルは簡単に依存してくれるから操りやすい。
もうやめろ。
Oh, right, great. I approach Tanuji but freeze once he points the gun at me again.
なぜ連絡くれなかったの？
連絡？ああ、IBN5100 を手に入れた時点でおめえはもう用済みだからだ。
As we had suspected.
用済み。
Wow. That was obvious. I've been telling her this whole time that FB abandoned her. I guess it wasn't real to her until she heard it from FB's own mouth.
ダイレクトメールでメンバーを募集するのは機密性の保持の観点からするとザルだけどな。それがラウンダーのやり方だ。そして IBN5100 を見つけたメンバーは任務達成となり口封じされる。例外なく全員だ。
God damn. What is he saying? Wait, so what did it... I'm not looking, I'm too fucking annoyed. Ba 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 ba. Expendable assets with nowhere to go. Any member who finds an IBN... Wow.
そうすることでセルンと委員会は機密を保持しつつ安い金で俺たちみたいなはみ出し者を利用してるわけだ。あいつらにしてみればラウンダーは全員駒さ。悲しいことにな。
Without dropping a smile, Tanuji takes his gun.
任務達成はすなわち処分確定。
Wait.
扱いとしては犬っつうより家畜だな。
And presses it against the side of his head.
逆らえば家族が危険にさらされるんだ。大事な娘に手出しさせられねえだろ。
おい、よせ。
Don't do it!
鈴さんには悪いと思ってるよ。本当、なんでこんなことになったんだろうな。
Jesus. Ew. It looked kind of stupid given the fact he's got the pose where he's got his hand by his side, but I mean, alright. Still looks dumb. Right, what was it I wanted to do? Oh yeah. He pulls the trigger. I want to just see if the stream's been split into two parts. Oh dear. I have a bad feeling.
なんで？
Yeah, it has. Son of a bitch! Oh well, it just means I'll have to upload it. The raw file. Oh well. Brains... Ew. Brains splatter against the wall. Tanuji's massive body drops to the floor and sprawls out motionless. A dark red stain begins to spread over the tatami mats. Don't even know what tatami is, if I'm being completely honest. He's dead. You don't say. Tanuji is dead. Ew. Oh god. She's being sick, I think. Oh, that sounded fucking awful. It's over and I still don't understand what happened. Would he have killed himself even if we hadn't confronted him? Was his death too the will of fate? Tanuji had completed his mission, Maybe he chose to eliminate himself rather than face certain assassins.
バカだ。あなたは
I bite down hard on my lip. I pound my fists against the floor.
娘を残して何勝手に死んでるんだよ。
Right, delete forever. Kaboom. He meant to protect her with his sacrifice, but what is Nye supposed to do now?
しかもなんで
Right, just don't delete.
笑いながら死ねるんだよ。
Don't delete the previous session. That'd be stupid. It just means all that'll be on Twitch for this session will be the first half where it cut off. I ended the stream because, God, it pissed me off that. Always some fucking issue. Yeah, the fact he died with a smile is a bit strange. All rounders are expendable, he said. Does that mean FB was just another pawn? Probably. Is that how CERN operates? This can't be real. So... Nye, is she still asleep in the next room, blissfully unaware of her father's suicide? I don't know. How do I explain this to her? Should I run? Again, strictly speaking, my purpose is to obtain FB's phone. Once I send the D-mail and change the world line, all of this will be undone. Ah, here we go. I can run like a coward and no one will know. I'll know. I timidly slide open the door to Nye's bedroom. Oh god, is she there? It looks like you'd expect. There's a red bed pack hanging on the desk. There's a futon laid out on the floor. But Nye isn't there. The window is open. The lace curtains are waving, as if to invite the fresh morning breeze inside. Where did she go? No, don't tell me CERN kidnapped her. I don't even know if she was here when we arrived. None of this makes sense. This isn't the world I know.
携帯を探そう。
Oh. I need Tanuji's phone. I'm relieved Nye isn't here. Right. I don't have to tell her about her father's death. I find Tanuji's phone in his pants pocket. I was ready to kill him for it if I had to. I never thought he would kill himself. And now I'm looting his dead body, like a hyena scavenging for scraps of meat. I made myself want to puke. Or I make myself want to puke. I leave as soon as I have the phone, dragging the catatonic Moeka with me. We regroup with Kurisu, who was worried sick waiting outside, and hail a taxi. I wish we hadn't spent so much time parked near Tanuji's house. Once the body is found, the police might trace the rental car back to us. Maybe we should have reported it first, but I'd rather not have to answer any questions. Besides, soon none of this will have happened.
そう。店長が。
First, we take Moeka back to her apartment. There I explain to Kurisu what happened. Moeka didn't say a word on the way back. Now she's sitting on the floor by the entrance, staring off into space. It must have been quite a shock to hear Tanuji's, FB's, confession. The one person she trusted betrayed her. She may never recover. But were Tanuji's actions really a betrayal? I'm not quite convinced. Something felt off back there. Rounders who complete their mission are eliminated. No exceptions. That's what FB said. But in that case, why wasn't Moeka killed?
なあ、萌か、もしかしたら FB はお前を生かそうとしたのかもしれない。あの人はお前を見捨てたんじゃなくて、突き放して生かそうとしたのかも。
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is finish chapter 9 this session, and then probably finish chapter 10 tomorrow. I'm literally not gonna stop playing Steins Gate until I finish it. Again, like I did with Breath of the Wild. I don't know, I really want to see what happens. And it means the game will be finished soon, so... You know, this may just be wishful thinking. We'll never know FB's true intentions. I also need to remember that I have to cut some stuff out. Mostly just where I was sat doing nothing, trying to sort out my internet stuff. Shit. But I want to believe that Tanuji did care for her, and there was a place for Moeka somewhere.